We've got some really exciting things to share with you, and we're going to have some fun along the way. So let's get going. I love the feeling of being at the newsstand. With all those beautiful and thought-provoking magazines covering so many topics, all of these magazines come to life in an all-new service that we call Apple News Plus.
Our goal for Apple News Plus was simple. We wanted to create the best magazine reading experience ever for a mobile device. Apple News Plus will bring you over 3,000 magazines across 300 magazines across all sorts of topics.
We wanted to make them even more inviting, an entrance into another world. So we created the live cover. Check this one out from National Geographic. When I tap on a cover, I'm taken to the table of contents, where I can see all the articles in the issue. I can jump to whichever one I'm interested in, like this. And here I land in a National Geographic article, beautifully designed and full of amazing infographics. It's really like having National Geographic designed for my phone. Here, we wanted to design a home dedicated to everything about enjoying magazines. I can easily find my favorite titles right here in My Magazines. There's the National Geographic I was just looking at. Here's one of my all-time favorites, The New Yorker. Now, along with the cover, I can see a few articles from the issue, which makes it really easy to browse. I'm going to open up the same article on the iPad. And as you can see, the article looks fantastic here too, and nicely adapted to the larger size.
Apple News Plus also includes some of the most popular premium digital subscriptions, like the Skim. Apple News Plus also includes the country's largest metropolitan newspaper and a rising star, the LA Times. And I'm super proud to announce that Apple News Plus also includes one of the world's top newspapers, the Wall Street Journal. So sometimes people ask us, how do we recommend the best articles for you without compromising your privacy? The answer is we download groups of articles from our servers, and then we use on-device intelligence to make recommendations. And that means we don't know what you read, and in addition to that, we don't allow advertisers to track you. If you were to subscribe to all of these individually, it would cost you over $8,000 per year. But with Apple News Plus, you pay $9.99 per month. We decided to make this available to your entire family with family sharing at no extra charge. Apple News Plus is available today. Just download today's updates of iOS and macOS and launch Apple News. And the first month is free. And in addition to launching in the US, I'm happy to say we're also bringing Apple News and Apple News Plus to Canada, in both English and in French. And later this year, we'll be bringing Apple News Plus to Australia, and we'll be coming to Europe, starting with the UK.
Now let's talk about Apple Pay. And I'm excited to tell you that we're bringing Apple Pay to transit in major cities in the US, starting right here on the West Coast with Portland and rolling out in Chicago and New York City later this year. Today, we're introducing a brand new service, and we call it Apple Card.
With Apple Card, we have completely rethought the credit card. You don't have to wait days to get your card. Just sign up on your iPhone, and in just minutes, you get your Apple Card, and you can start using it right away. You can use it worldwide, anywhere with Apple Pay, in apps, in stores, on the web, and your Apple Card will be available across all of your Apple devices. And the Wallet app has completely new capabilities. So you can see everything you need to know about your Apple Card, like what you've spent, how much you've spent, where and when your payment is due. With Apple Card, we use machine learning and Apple Maps to transform this mess into names and locations that you'll recognize. Apple Card also automatically organizes and totals your purchases, so you can see how much you've spent and exactly where you've spent it with Apple Maps. And you can keep track of your spending by categories, like food and drink, shopping, entertainment, and more. With Apple Card, our goal is to help you save on interest. So we start by making it easy to see a range of payment options. So Apple Card does not have any fees, no late fees, no annual fees, no international fees, and no over-limit fees. No fees even hidden. And our goal with Apple Card is to provide each customer with an interest rate that is among the lowest in the industry. Even if you miss a payment, we won't charge you a penalty rate like most banks do. Our goal is to make it easier for you to pay down your balance, not harder. So we partnered with Goldman Sachs as the issuing bank of Apple Card. We're also excited to be working with MasterCard, who has been a fantastic partner on Apple Pay from the start. When you get your Apple Card, a unique per-device card number is created and stored safely in the secure element, a special security chip used by Apple Pay. And every purchase is authenticated with Touch ID or Face ID. So features like spend tracking and categorization all happen using on-device intelligence, not on Apple servers. For Apple Card, Goldman Sachs will never share or sell your data to third parties for marketing or advertising. And your Apple Card is more secure than others. It has no card number, no CVV, no expiration, and no signature. You'll receive 3% daily cash for purchases made directly from Apple, 2% daily cash for Apple Pay, and when you make a purchase with this beautiful titanium Apple Card, you get 1% daily cash. Apple Card will be coming to the Wallet app in the US this summer, and we think you're going to love it. Thank you.
Now let's turn our attention to the App Store. The most popular category on the App Store is games.
We are working with some of the most creative game developers in the world on a new kind of service designed specifically for games like these. We call it Apple Arcade. With Apple Arcade, we have curated a collection of brand new games that redefine games. And we're not just curating them, we're backing their development, and our team is working closely with developers to bring these games to life. With a single subscription, you'll get access to over 100 new and exclusive games that will raise the bar for what's possible in gaming. You won't find these games on any other mobile platform or in any other subscription service. Apple Arcade will be a new area right on the App Store with its own dedicated tab. Your subscription will allow you to download and play any Apple Arcade game from the App Store. You'll be able to play Apple Arcade games across iPhone, iPad, Mac, and Apple TV, and pick up where you left off in a game, even if you switch devices. And unlike streaming services, every game will be playable offline. Apple Arcade will be available this fall in over 150 countries and regions around the world. Pricing and more details to come.
Now let's talk about TV.
Over 100,000 titles, plus your personal library, are now all built in to the Apple TV app. If you subscribe to cable or satellite TV, like Spectrum, DirecTV, or Optimum, or one of the new internet live TV providers, you can now access all of your sports, news, and network TV right inside the Apple TV app. You could pay for only the channels you want, all in one app, with the password you already have. Watch everything on demand and ad-free. Download your shows to take with you anywhere. Enjoy the highest quality picture and sound available. And share this great experience with your entire family with Apple TV channels. Only the channels you want, on demand, ad-free, for the entire family. And all of it is inside the new Apple TV app. We're launching Apple TV channels like HBO, Showtime, Starz, Epix, CBS All Access, and everything else you see here. And we'll be adding even more around the world. Whether you get your TV from a live streaming service like Prime Video, Hulu, or ESPN+, movies from iTunes, sports, news, and network TV from cable or satellite, or shows from HBO, Showtime, and Starz with the new Apple TV channels. It's all together in one place, the Apple TV app. We've redesigned the Apple TV app to make it even simpler to find what you love. Your home in the Apple TV app is Watch Now. All of these things you watch, no matter where they come from, are here in Up Next. Our expert editors are like that friend you have that always knows the best shows on TV. Every day, they do the work for you so you can just watch the good stuff. That's why the new Apple TV app is personalized for you. We use advanced machine learning to understand what you like to watch from the subscriptions you already have, whether you're on your way to work or just stealing a moment for yourself. All your shows are always with you. You'll be able to get this new experience, including Apple TV channels, on all these devices through a software update this May. We're bringing the Apple TV app to the Mac this fall. We're bringing the Apple TV app to smart TVs. We're launching the same great experience with Samsung this spring, followed by Sony, LG, and Vizio, all the biggest names in smart TVs. And we're even bringing the Apple TV app to Roku and Amazon, so everyone can have an Apple TV experience on every screen. But we're bringing the all-new experience to our customers around the world in over 100 countries. We won't share your personal information with anyone.
So we partnered with the most thoughtful, accomplished, and award-winning group of creative visionaries who have ever come together in one place to create a new service unlike anything that's been done before. Apple TV Plus.
This is my first time at Apple. You know, the place where imagination and technology join forces to change the world through sight and sound and touch.
Well, the peeps at Sesame Workshop and Apple have teamed up to make an incredible new preschool show starring me! It's called Helpsters.
Oh.
Yeah, we use the big ideas behind coding to solve problems.
You don't say.
I do say.
We all crave connection.
I will never forget this.
We've partnered with the most accomplished storytellers, as well as a new generation of the most exciting voices who together will define Apple TV Plus as the destination for the highest quality originals. From documentaries to dramas, from kids to comedies, the highest quality of storytelling in one single place.
And you'll be able to experience all these original shows and movies right on the dynamic new Apple TV app. Apple TV Plus is an ad-free subscription service. It's on demand, available online and offline. Everything's downloadable. The best in entertainment with exclusive original movies and shows with new additions every single month. And it's all starting this fall.
This is just a sneak peek, the beginning of something very exciting. What a fun morning.